This is your UCKG timetable, helping you to make a new beginning. Mondays, a meeting focused on achieving more in your financial life. Tuesdays, prayers for healing. Wednesdays, a meeting teaching you to develop in your spiritual life. Thursdays, a special prayer for the family. Friday, a service for your spiritual deliverance. Sundays, reconnect with God, the main meeting for your spiritual strength.
A decision can change your whole life. Definitely yes. All that it takes is you first to decide. In tonight's program, we're going to watch the wonderful testimony of Miss Merle. She was for many years a religious person, a churchgoer, and yet an addicted to drink. Her failure in the marriage brought her to a heavy drinking habit that was making her life a living hell, to the point that nobody could trust any amount of money into her hand. Her job experience was terrible. She was not developing. Her life was not moving forward. Do you feel like the same way? Your life is stuck. You don't move forward. There is no progress. There is no change. Well, it's time for you to take action. In tonight's program, I would like you to pay close attention to the story, but also to invite you for this wonderful day that is the next Sunday, the Sunday of Decision. You can come to one of our universal church here in Sweden, be it in Göteborg or in Stockholm, or anywhere in the world where there is a universal church, and learn more about the Sunday of Decision. You know, the Bible teaches about many men and women of God who made an action of revolt at their circumstances. The problem that they have couldn't take no longer. They could not stand it anymore. And that's why they took a step forward and act faith in a supernatural way. And the result, a supernatural transformation in their life. Well, Mrs. Merle, she decided to not just to come to a new church. She decided for a new life. And the results that she was receiving day after day in the meetings brought her to see that this was the right place to be. Let's watch her testimony. Our lines are open. If you want to tell us about your frustration, about what's causing the revolt in you, you can text us on WhatsApp messages, on Facebook, or give us a call right now. We are ready to listen and to talk to you. Let's watch her testimony. I'll be back straight after.
My life before the coming to the church was just a normal life where I used to attend church every Sunday because it was a norm in the family. We were raised in church. But as time goes, I started to work. I became involved with my ex-husband. We got married. But life was not that good because I was socializing with drinking and so forth. We ended up in a divorce because after a few years, the marriage just didn't make sense anymore. Things just happened that was not good for a marriage. And with the result, I started to get the habit of drinking. I drink like every day. I used to drink even during going to work. Before I go to work, I'll drink, and there I just lost control. I became a true alcoholic. And with the result, it affected my whole family. I used to drink all my money out, and they had to pay even the bond for me so that I still have a roof over my head. They used to have to buy food for me so that I can have food to eat. And even they took the responsibility actually to even let me have transport money. The way my life became reckless. Although I was a drunk, every Sunday without fail, I'll go to my church. And there was this one specific Sunday, I put on the TV, and on that specific Sunday, it was at 11:15, I remember clearly. And I was watching this program. But that day, something really happened. It was like as if the church came to my house. And I was sitting and listening now. And I decided there and there, I'm going to visit this specific church. And I went. And as I stepped in, I don't know what happened, but I don't know even what was the sermon, but I was just in tears. It was not a forced tears, a crying that you cry out of your own. It was like as if a fountain opened. It was like something is lifted from me. And I would go home so happy and even forget of drinking. But during the week, I will start with my drinking again. But the third Sunday when I went, there was an altar call. And I said, my God, if you are in this church today, if you are really here, you have to set me free. I don't want to mock you, I want to serve you. And that Sunday, I received my complete deliverance. Because when I went home, and I didn't worry about cigarette, alcohol, or friends. Because normally I will have a lot of friends in my house. Because I am the one that will cook. I will be the one that will supply the drinks and all that. But for the 3 Sundays in succession, I didn't invite anybody to my house. I was alone in my house. And the third Sunday is where I received my complete deliverance. My family saw the change in my life. After that transformation, at work I was now started to be noticed by management. I used to have such a bad salary. After the transformation, I received like promotions without me asking for promotions. What I want to thank God for, although I was free, from all the substances, but I wasn't complete of not receiving the Holy Spirit. The reason for not receiving the Holy Spirit. And then I realized I never forgave myself. I always thought that I did my best. And that Wednesday evening, while I was on my knees, I asked God to forgive me to forgive myself. And truly and sincerely that evening, I just have this peace that I never really had before. It was such a peace that, it was like my mind was clear even. It was like I'm in a new birth. I don't know how to explain it myself, but that is how I felt. I felt I'm rebirthed.
This is your UCKG timetable, helping you to make a new beginning. Mondays, a meeting focused on achieving more in your financial life. Tuesdays, prayers for healing. Wednesdays, a meeting teaching you to develop in your spiritual life. Thursdays, a special prayer for the family. Friday, a service for your spiritual deliverance. Sundays, reconnect with God, the main meeting for your spiritual strength.
Well, my dear friend, what's gonna really change your life is making a decision. This Sunday, 14th of March, is the day of decision. The doors of the Universal Church are open. You can come tomorrow, you can come this Wednesday and learn more about what you need to do. You're gonna take an action as the example of Elijah, Prophet Elijah in the Bible, as the example of many other men of God, of faith, women of faith. They have made an action of faith. They have decided, I have to do something. I must do something different. I must act my faith. It's not a matter of you having a church to go or believe. It's a matter of you deciding. No matter if you are a member of the Universal Church or not. If you don't decide and take action, you don't go to the altar. And by the way, the altar has no discrimination against nobody. It doesn't matter your color of skin. It doesn't matter the language you talk, good English or not. If you're Swedish or not. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you're a man or if you're a woman. Or if you are with a mess of life. What matters is what you're going to do at the altar. The decision you make, this will make the whole difference in your life. The altar is ready to receive your revolt, to receive your whole life, so your life can be transformed as the many testimonies you have been watching every single night into our programs. Well, the program Finding Answers is getting to the end right now, but our lines keep open. Every day you can call us, message us, text us. We are ready to talk to you. Our doors are open, respecting all the restrictions here in Sweden, and you are welcome to come. Any day, anytime, make an appointment, give us a call, and we're going to book an appointment for you, reserve a time on one of the services for you, even for this special Sunday, the 14th of March. If you want to learn more about the Universal Church, how it came to be, you can watch our moves, Nothing to Lose 1 and Nothing to Lose 2, available on Netflix. Well, it was a pleasure to be with all of you and see you next time. May God bless all of you.
Restart. A word for those who expect everything new again. A chance to rewrite a new story. It is like a blank sheet of paper to write what is still not written. A new story in marriage. Harmony in the family. Achievements. Stability. And mainly, the Holy Spirit. There is only one place where you can find it all. And start or restart a new life. That place is the altar. The altar of God. A place of protection, of happiness, a source of strength, of surrender, a place of sacrifice and answers. This is our place, the altar. Welcome to a new life, the Universal Church, leading people to intelligent faith.